In the big open area of the western North Atlantic Ocean, there's a mystery hidden in the waves called the Bermuda Triangle. This mysterious place has been a point of interest for a long time. It's a weird part of the world that keeps people, both scientists and regular folks, guessing. It's found in the waters between Miami, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, covering a huge area of about 500,000 square miles. Where it begins and ends is still debated, making it even more mysterious. People often call it the Devil's Triangle. It's known for the strange disappearances of many planes and boats over the years. These vanishings, without clear reasons or facts, make the area seem spooky and odd. Many ideas have been suggested, like odd magnetic fields, aliens, or even the lost city of Atlantis. Pilots and sailors have reported weird compass readings in the triangle, increasing the mystery. From military planes on regular trips to new passenger ships, there's no clear pattern to the accidents that happen in the waters. People who have flown or sailed there often share their own strange experiences, adding more to the pile of odd stories. The Bermuda Triangle is famous in movies, music, and TV. Its stories are told over and over, and each new generation is fascinated by its mystery. Even the name Bermuda Triangle was made up by a writer, Vincent Gaddis, in a magazine article in 1964. This idea has attracted attention from all over the world since the middle of the 1900s, with stories about it becoming part of popular culture. Its mystery continues to make people think, start conversations, and inspire wonder, showing us that there's still unknown things in a world that often seems too simple. The Bermuda Triangle will likely keep people interested and curious for many more years. Imagine a triangle with points in Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. This triangle is what we call the Bermuda Triangle. It's a place full of mystery and danger. The three places, Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, create this mysterious area. People also call the Bermuda Triangle the Devil's Triangle. This triangle is famous all around the world because of its many unsolved mysteries. It's a big part of the Earth's ocean. It's about the same size as Australia's Great Barrier Reef, covering approximately 94,994.055 square kilometers. When you imagine this, think of a huge, never-ending deep blue sea. The waves are unpredictable and mysterious, just like the Bermuda Triangle. Under the sea, it's like a whole different world. There are colorful coral reefs, different types of fish, and strange underwater caves. It's so deep and big, no one can fully understand it. It's just like the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. For years, sailors and pilots have told strange stories about their experiences in the triangle. Some have even gone missing. We've heard about compasses spinning on their own, planes and ships disappearing, and other unexplained events. These weird stories make the Bermuda Triangle a place that interests and scares people. Despite many studies, the Bermuda Triangle is still a mystery. There are many guesses about why strange things happen there. Some people think it's because of things like magnetic changes, underwater currents, or even aliens. But none of these guesses have been proven. For now, the Bermuda Triangle is still a mystery. It's a huge place where it feels like the normal rules of travel change. It's like the waves in the triangle. Unpredictable and mysterious, covering approximately 94,994.055 square kilometers, it's still a place that confuses and interests. The first time something strange happened in this area was in the early 1900s. It was a time when technology was rapidly improving and people were hopeful, but a war was brewing. Countries were starting to show off their powerful navies, and the United States was no different. One of their most impressive ships was the USS Cyclops, a huge ship that showed how clever people can be. In March of 1918, this impressive ship left for a normal trip. It left from the busy port of Baltimore and was expected to become famous, but not in a good way. The Cyclops was a big ship, big enough to carry over 300 people. The people on board were experienced sailors, brave and determined. But in the middle of the ocean, this huge ship simply disappeared. There was no evidence of a storm or a sinking, no distress signal or lifeboat. The sudden disappearance of such a big ship shocked everyone and left a mystery that still puzzles people today. Fast forward to the end of 1945. The world was dealing with the effects of a terrible war. In the middle of this, Flight 19, a group of 5 torpedo bombers, left for what was meant to be a normal training mission. As time went on, their messages became more and more confusing until they stopped altogether. A rescue plane was sent out with 13 brave people on board. They were nervous as they headed into the silence left by Flight 19, but they also disappeared, like the airmen they were trying to find. All 14 airmen and the 13 crew members of the rescue plane disappeared without leaving any clue. The world was left with only questions. The Bermuda Triangle, an area full of mystery and strange disappearances. It's a place that makes people curious, scared, and desperate for answers. The first strange thing that happened there was in the early 1900s when a ship with over 300 people on board disappeared. It's still one of the biggest mysteries at sea. Then, in December 1945, Flight 19, a group of 5 torpedo bombers, left for a normal training mission. Their messages became more and more confusing until they stopped. All 14 airmen and the 13 crew members of a rescue plane also disappeared, leaving only more questions. All these events have started a lot of guessing and wondering. Some people think they might be linked to magical things like the lost city of Atlantis or mind powers. Others think they could be explained by science, like strange magnets or a type of gas called methane hydrates. And then there are people who don't believe in these mysteries. They think they're caused by human mistakes, machines breaking down, or just the strong, unpredictable sea. One of the most interesting ideas linked with the Bermuda Triangle is time travel. There are stories about changes in time that make the mystery even more exciting. Some pilots have said that they lost track of time or got to where they were going faster than they should have, but these stories are just that, stories. They are interesting, but we don't have proof that they are true. In the end, the Bermuda Triangle is still a mystery. It's known for strange things happening, like people and ships disappearing. Lots of stories and ideas have been shared about it, even some about time travel. Some people think it's full of magic, others think it's just weird nature stuff. And some people think it's all just made up. But no matter what, the Bermuda Triangle still makes us wonder and ask questions. It shows how much we like mysteries that we can't explain.